No. Let's go to the editor first. Alrighty. So this is the first little section here of my first level of the Geometry Dash level editor. This level editor is kind of difficult and complicated. As you can see, there's a million buttons and there's a million different pieces you can use. I mean, it's just a lot, which is nice, but not really, because some of these things are only like in the background for decoration, and then some of them the user can actually interact with. Some of them will kill you, some of them you just stand on or just glide on. So it's kind of confusing because none of them are labeled. So I'll press on one and I'll put it in the level, and then I'll play the level. I'll play that little section, and then it'll just go right through the piece. So I'm like, okay, well, that's one of the pieces that isn't able to be interacted with. And sometimes it's like this piece isn't able to be interacted with, but this one is. Like, I just can't find a system for it. Um, I'm probably making it out to be more complicated than it is. But yeah, it's taken me a while to get used to. I definitely understand it more now than I did with this whole grid system, and then this is how you move the level, and there's a build mode, and then you edit any of the pieces, and there's a bunch of different options for editing, and then you can delete any of the pieces. So at first I was just really confused and overwhelmed, but after some research and doing it, it makes a little more sense, but still, I just wish things were labeled. These pieces down here, just none of them are labeled. And it doesn't necessarily make sense. There's no necessarily an order to it to tell which ones are just background pieces and which ones are actually pieces you can interact with. I wish they would make it a little bit more, I don't know, easier to understand, more labeled, I guess. But I'm used to the BattleBlock Theater level editor, and it's doesn't have as many features, and the pieces are kind of, there's no pieces that you can't interact with. Every piece you interact with in that game. Um, so not my favorite, but it's not the worst. Um, so let's play what I have here. I have this little first section here. Because it ended up taking so much longer than I expected. I didn't get as far as the level into the level as I want, but next week I'm going to be able to do a lot more since I understand how to use it more. It just took me forever to go through like every single piece and see which ones I could use and which one I can't. And there's still quite a few, like you could see these features over here which are nice. You can show certain things when you're playing the level and things like that when you're just testing it, which is nice. And the controls are just easy. All you have to do is jump. So let's do this here. There's some music in the background as well. I have it quiet so you can kind of hear me better. Alright. Takes some getting used to figure out kind of how the controls work and such. I'm not the best at this game because I honestly haven't played very much of it. I mean, I played a little bit of it, but I need to play some more and kind of understand how to do it a little more. Ooh. Okay. Alrighty, well this is not going well. I didn't have this many attempts before. It's that one piece there. I don't know why I'm getting stuck on it. There we go. Oh, Lord. Finally got past it. Oh, well. I promise it's not as hard as I'm making it out to be. I didn't have this many issues before, but that tends to be what happens with my videos. I do a video and then I get stuck in the middle of making the video. Ah, come on. Ah. Alrighty, there we go. Wow, that took forever. But there we go. 139 jumps, 43 attempts. I have never gotten that many attempts before. I don't think ever. So, but as you can see there, it's just a lot of jumping, as you can tell, and different placements. I'd place one piece and then go in and place another piece and then go in and place another piece, just to see if I could get the angles right. And it's a lot of just playing and stopping and playing and stopping and playing and stopping. I like that you can adjust the scale of items, so I made these a little bit smaller because they're supposed to be really big and just different things like that. I was able to adjust the scale and stuff, but it took a lot longer to make than I thought, which is unfortunate. But hopefully next week I can maybe finish the rest of the level that I planned out. And that's it.